Let's talk storybooks. Reading fiction helps kids develop their creativity skills, foster their imagination, and even that love for lifelong learning. So let's start with Pandemonia. There's only one rule in this book, and it's don't wake the panda. It's a fun, rhyming, silly story about the rule of don't wake the panda and the chaos that ensues if you do. Sing-song, adorably illustrated, fun text. There's even words that you might not normally see in books to help build their vocabulary, like cavorting, kerfuffle, and animals you might not normally see, like sloths, dingoes, and chinchillas. I absolutely love reading this book to Haley. It's a funny ending and just a great book to add to your library. Next up is our new book, Hip and Hop, You Can Do Anything. This was made by a British rapper, and he actually made the book to be rapped. Fun new illustrations that are graffiti-like, so something your kids may not normally see. And there's a rap that helps build self-confidence. You can do anything if you try. You can do anything, ride or fly. Don't let anybody tell you no. Focus on your dreams and go. A fun, great book to sing along with your kids while also instilling self-confidence in them. So how many of you are familiar with our favorite Nibbles the Book Monster? If you're not familiar, you start out our story unleashing him from his cage. Oh no! He creates trouble. He loves to eat books. He eats his way through books. He eats his way through some of our classics in this one, like Little Red Riding Hood, Goldilocks and Three Bears, and Jack and the Beanstalk, until the very end. You help your little ones catch him in his cage. But you hear something and you look. He's eating his way through the back of the book. That's where our new one comes in, Nibbles the Dinosaur Guide. Nibbles is back at it again. He hears something. He has eaten his way now into dinosaur exhibits. But you better watch out, Nibbles. You may get eaten. He finds his way through Triceratops. You learn little fun facts along the way. Velociraptors, a Diplodocus, until finally, all of a sudden, he is caught by Tyrannosaurus Rex and eaten. He gets spit back out because he doesn't sit well in his tummy. And you see at the end of the book, he flew through again. Will there be another? We may know. Next up is Pink Lion. Pink Lion is an adorable, sweet story about a little lion who's pink, who's been raised by flamingos and thinks he's a flamingo. He bathes with them, he eats with them, he lives with them until one day he comes across a pack of lions and they say, "You're not a flamingo, you're a lion." They take him off to do liony things, roar, hunt, lick to bathe himself rather than his scrubby, and he realizes he misses home. So he heads back home and says, "Sorry guys, I just don't think I'm a lion." But he finds out there's an alligator in his watering hole back home, and he can't seem to get him to go away. All of a sudden, his pack of lion friends show up to help him, and he realizes he can have the best of both worlds, both flamingos and lions. How about a fun interactive storybook? This is one of my favorites. This is our Lift the Flap, Curious Case of the Missing Mammoth. You meet Oscar, who hears something outside his window, to find out that it's a mammoth. This is Timothy the mammoth, and he needs help finding his little brother, Teddy. He's run away, and he's got to get him back to the museum before the magic hour is up. Big fold-out pages, flaps. They go on an adventure. And even on the flaps on the insides of the exhibits are fun little facts about each exhibit so that your little ones can learn something along the way. Haley just likes lifting the little flaps and reading the story until the very end. They find Teddy just before the magic hour is up, sleeping in a little nest. They get back to their exhibit and they say, "Will you please come back? This has been so much fun." And he says, "Sleep tight. I will see you tomorrow." Who's ready for a 3D storybook? Ludwig the Space Dog. This is a new release we have that is, yes, a 3D. You get your glasses in this little case on the inside. It's all about Ludwig is a sweet space dog and his friends. They live inside books, and he loves and dreams of going to space. They build things to try to get him to space, and they just don't work out. He dreams of sausage moons and cheese planets, till one day an unexpected visitor shows up and needs help rebuilding his space rocket. Ludwig develops a plan to help him, and he asks him, "Would you like to come to space with me on some adventures?" And he says, "That's my dream. It's come true. Goodbye, friends." So he takes him off on adventures, things he had never dreamed of, and he sends his friends postcards from space. Adorable, sweet story, and yeah, 3D. Lastly, what about those little ones you have that just love things that go and want a fun story? We have 2 busy trucks on the go. This is a fun story about vehicles you might find in your neighborhood. So drivers honk to say hello. Busy trucks are on the go, building bridges, fixing roads, lifting big and heavy loads. You see construction vehicles, fire trucks, ambulances, all fun things in your neighborhood. A fun adventure one is Fast and Furry Racers, the Silver Serpent Cup. You follow the story of a big race happening and you see all different kinds of vehicles. Some people try to cheat and you realize that they just won't win. So also a great story about being a good sport.